work for a better life. I mean, so think about it. If it's someone coming to America and you want to be able to give them that coin, I mean, think about what that will mean to them. I hope you picked that up today, 389062. We have not seen it in 5 months, but we are going to scoot right along and we are going to share with you our secret Ikes. These are our secret silver Ikes, hence silver in there. And this is $89.95. We have it on 2 flexible payments of $44.98. We have not seen these, my information says, since August. So that is what, give or take 6 months since we've seen these?
That's how long it takes me to put these together.
Boy, it's exhausting, isn't it?
I can't tell you.
I don't think sometimes we realize, we just take it for granted.
Well, that's why we call them secret silver.
Okay.
Everybody has Eisenhower dollars.
All right.
If there's one coin, someone comes up to me and says, hey, Mike, what's this worth? And I look at it and I go, $1. Because they
so disappointing.
Well, they hand me change.
Right,
okay?
Right.
As opposed to this, these are the presentation coins. Now, the ones that people show me, the ones that you have up, you know, sitting around in the dresser drawer, were the ones that were in circulation. These coins were never in circulation. These coins were special silver Eisenhower dollars. 4 silver Eisenhower silver dollars.
Look at that.
Are spectacular silver Eisenhower silver dollars that were made, you see, 1972 Eisenhower uncirculated silver dollar. We call them, because you know we're very inventive in the coin industry, these are called blue pack Ikes.
Wow.
Because they come in blue packs.
Who came up with that?
Yeah. Woo, yeah. They only made them for 4 years, the first 4 years.
Okay.
71, 72, 73, and 74. Now, if you collect your Eisenhowers from mint sets, they're not the silver coins. They're just the regular clad coins. So here was the thing, $89.95. One of the things that I do is, you know, we go out there and do, you know, if purchased separately. The 73 is the hard coin to get. And I'll have you look at that.
Well,
those are the individual prices if you were to buy these separately.
Whoa.
The 73.
Are you ready, guys? Are you paying attention? It's 125 smackaroos.
$125 bucks for the 73.
For one coin.
We're $89.95 for all 4.
Right.
Now the other ones are $45.
Still nothing to like just
$44.50.
1974 is $58.50.
And $125 for an if purchased separately total of $273.
Well, now I know why it took you so long.
Now you know why it took me this long. Now here's the deal. If I wanted to sell them at $273, I could have hundreds. I could have hundreds of those. But I don't want to. I want to sell them at $89.95.
Okay.
And what that means is I have to have somebody who's willing to sell them to me for literally less than what they retail. So I have to have someone who wants to sell them for silver, or needs to buy something else, or whatever it is.
But that has to do with your connections.
That has to do with it. So we have to grab, and not only that, you know, the envelopes, everything has to be right. So then you have all this, the uncirculated silver. All of that is part and parcel of what we have that we're able to offer, that you're going to get the blue packs, you're going to get them in the original cellophane that you're going to have. The problem is quantity. And like I said, I don't even know what we started with. We usually start with a pretty good number of these. I believe these are scheduled for the primetime show tonight. If I'm not mistaken. So that would have to mean that I've got 1,000 or 1,500 of them.
We started with 528.
Okay, so I don't have enough.
Right.
So they will absolutely, positively, 100% sell out in primetime. So let's go back. So they issued the Eisenhower dollar in 1971. They made special silver uncirculated Eisenhower dollars for 4 years. These are those 4 years. They only came in these packages. Okay, the uncirculated coins, the only way, so they were never released into circulation or anything else. These are the special silver coins. That's why we're calling them secret silver Eisenhower silver dollars, is because, you know, they were never released to the public. They only came out like this. That is why today, like I said, the 1973 by itself, $125. The key to this, though, is not only the rarity, the collectability, the desirability, there's a tremendous intrinsic value in this. You're basically $20 a coin. for silver Eisenhower dollars.
Which is almost double the price, if not more, on the 73.
Well, and we're $89.95, it's $273.
Right.
So we're basically 65% off the coin by coin price.
I hope you're getting these.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's what happens. And people tend to buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 sets of these. By the time you look at these, if you kind of take in the price of this with inflation and everything, this is probably less than they were originally sold for. And they sold these, silver was basically $1 an ounce. Okay,
okay.
Not that long ago, silver was $50 an ounce. This would have melted for 89 bucks 8 or 9 years ago when silver was $50 an ounce. Silver's come way down. So that's why I can do this price of $89.95. Like I said, scheduled